Hi everyone, I'm using a bit of different software I used to use so you can see my face and I look ugly as normal. It's an update on Sunday the 7th I think of April. Just a quick update on the plot, mainly outside on the compost bins that I'm going to be making. Here you go. As you can see, I've put the posts up for the back of the area. There you go. So there's 4 posts there, it's 15 foot, and on one front one which is 4 foot, and then obviously another couple there and the final corner one there. So I've got to move all of this anyway, but it actually fits in so I can build around it and then empty it. And if I can get one compost bin done, I can do all the backs and the sides, and I can do the middle bit of here. At least I can then deposit a load of this rubbish, compost it in here, which will empty that. I ain't going to lump it everywhere, and then that will get packed up and then moved, as I said before, over just outside the polytunnel there. Okay, not a lot else has really happened. I've strained up the shed a bit, so it's not as wonky donkey as it normally is, but it's still wonky donkey. Yeah, I've done that, so they're all in, sunk in. I haven't concreted them or done anything like that, just sunk them into the earth. Only about half a foot really. There's going to be battens on the back and all the rest of it, so it'll all be okay. I've measured up the wood I've got at home, and I can do I've got all enough wood for the posts, and I've got these panels. I found this lump of wood as well, which is a little bit shorter than these. These are 4 foot. That's about, I can do 2, 3.5. And I'm going to use that for the middle 2 bits. I've got another proper corner like the same as at home, which I can put in there. They'll be okay because they haven't got to be sunk too far down. They'll be held in place anyway. So that's where we're at the moment. So then hopefully I can get that sorted, and then put the compost in, empty some of these Daleks of some of the rubbish, churn it all up. I've got I'm going to try and break it all up with a wood chipper, if I can, and sort through it. But these are going to be plenty big enough now. These are going to be huge. I mean, I'm going to have three massive bins, and I'm still going to use the Daleks at the back, but obviously level all that off and completely clean all that area up. And then obviously the big metal tub at the back, get some of that sorted out and that into one of these areas. Keep one for when I get around to getting some horse manure, etc. Keep one of them empty for that, and probably the end one here, and then keep one so I can turn stuff over into the next one. And in fact, what I was thinking is I might when I move that down there, I might actually put the leaf and use that as a leaf mould. Make leaf mould, if you know what I mean. There, and then obviously still use the Daleks for other things which I've got in the pipeline to make some proper compost, etc. And also that bin I'm using there just to put some bits and pieces I've dug out in. That's completely sealed, it's got no holes in the bottom. The reason why I kept that is that's going to go on the end of the polytunnel for water, and I'll get some more water butts if I can and start putting them up there to collect the water and get it all sorted, that end. And that bed there, as I said, I'm going to split down to 3. And the wood I've got at home, which is 2 inches, it's about 2 inches thick, might be a bit bigger than that, and it's about 4 inches. Yes, it's 4 by 2, that's right, and it's about 11.5 foot. So what I'm thinking is, if I do if they're 5 foot, if I do 3 lots of 7 foot by 5 foot with 2 paths, these boards here, this one here and that one that side are 15 foot long, which perfect, because if I unscrew those, because they're all screwed, I never use nails, if I unscrew those 2, I can then use for the back, one on the top, one on the bottom, to anchor the back together, and then any offcuts I've got which can span the gaps underneath it, which is fine. When this virus has sort of calmed down a bit more, we can get to buy some lumber. I can then do the sides and obviously get the slats for the fronts. So that'll all be done then. I've got a load of rubbishy wood there to get rid of, and I've got offcuts and bits and pieces here. I am sorting through it generally, but like I say, at home I've got lots of things that weren't used for the decking. Basically, some good wood like some good timber like this. It's all pressure treated. It's all for decking that I had done. He was going to take it back and get a little bit of money back for me, but I said no, leave it in the garden. I know where exactly that can go. That was last year, that was. So it's here now. So there you go. I don't want to bore you to death because not a lot else has changed apart from tidying up potatoes. I don't think I put that one row of potatoes in yesterday. I've got another row to put in there. I was going to do it today, but things have moved on with me dad, etc. And I'm not going to bore you to tears with that, but it's still quite fraught. So I didn't do that. I wanted to try and get a little bit of that done. The weather was nice today, so I haven't done myself in now. What have I done here? Oh yes, I've trimmed the fruit bushes. I watched some videos last night, and I now understand that you try and get them so they come out, and inward facing branches you cut off. I've never done it before, so I was a bit worried that I was going to cut stuff off I shouldn't, but I've given it a bit of a hair cut, which is more I can say about myself, because I think I'm going to, by the time this isolation of 12 weeks is over, I'm going to look like a Wookiee off Star Wars. So yes, so I've cut those down and trimmed them, and I've trimmed these too as well, the cherry and the apple tree. The apple tree I'm going to have to get a stake in actually and pull it up a bit, because it's okay, but it's leaning that way. My fault really. I don't know whether to dig it up and reposition it, but I'm not. I mean, if you remember when I put these in, they were only little dwarf, but I mean, look at the size of this bugger now. I mean, that is one hell of a tree. In fact, I've got to get that off, because that's going to cause it. Oh crikey, I'll get that took off, because that's going to kill it off. But yeah, they're getting pretty substantial. The soil must be, well, I've always said the soil's been pretty good up here. I've not added anything really to it either, so it must love it here. So hopefully we can get some cherries off it. If I've done the pruning right. If I've done it wrong, I've done it wrong. I don't think I'll kill the thing, but it's like that one there. Apparently I'm meant to cut that off because it's coming in and it's all over the shop. But I've left that one on. I'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes anyway. I'm learning. That's all I can say to people. If you don't worry about it, just have a go. Have a bash. You learn by your mistakes. Nobody's perfect in the world. Apart from me. No, it's a joke. I'm certainly not perfect. Nobody's perfect in the world. And with regards to gardening, we all learn things. Even the great gardeners carry on learning things, which makes this the YouTube fraternity so good. We can all learn, especially at the moment where we're all sat at home at night time watching everybody's YouTube channels. But anyway, it's really warm in here. The onions are starting to go. The lettuce leaves and bits and pieces are all starting to come up now. A bit concerned about my leeks not coming up, but I did this last year, and all of a sudden they just suddenly shot up, and I'd bloody put another two buckets full. So yeah, peas are starting to come up, radishes are starting to come up. These are two gooseberry plants. These are the ones I bought in honour of my dad. He's always wanted a gooseberry plant and he's died, so I've got those two. I only bought them for $2.50 each from Aldi. There's a red and a yellow one, and I put them in the pots yesterday, so that I'm not going to kill them off like I normally kill things off like that. So I just keep forgetting to put them on, and then they die. Some more rocket leafy greeny things. Spring onions are in there, but nothing's happening at the moment. There's other bits and pieces down here, not a lot showing. Broad beans are not showing at all, so I might just as well do some direct sowing. I'm so late anyway, but I'm just going to put some direct in. The beds are ready anyway to go, so I might as well do it. Grapevine, I'll cut that back. It's still got a bit of pruning and tying up. I've given it a good soak actually today because it's got really hot in here and I haven't ever watered it, so I've given it a good soak today and that's it. And I'll clear up the leaves. I've left them as a bit of a mulch really, to be honest, but see how it goes. What else? I don't think there's anything else really. No, it's all coming along. What I will do actually, possibly late tonight when I'm at home, I'll do a quick video in my front room because I've got loads of tomato plant seedlings coming up. Getting a bit leggy, which I thought they would, but I was getting bored. Well, not bored, but I was getting a bit eager, and with things that were going on, I just wanted to do it. So I've got some bits and pieces up there. So got some beetroot growing up there as well, and my cabbage and cauliflowers seedlings are growing. So they're doing all right. So as it's getting warmer down here, when I've done the doors, like I said before, 37.9. Lowest 1.9, so let's reset that. It's 14.1 and it's probably about 7:30 I would have thought now on the evening. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave you there because I've rabbited on for nearly 12 minutes now, which I didn't think I was going to do. Anyway, take care of one another, look after yourselves, see the other side of it. Cheers guys, bye bye.